Hey, this is Rob Goebel, aka Archery Rob. This is my intro for preparing all of your wild game, from butchering all the way through to making snack sticks, ground jerky, and anything else. Alright, so I'm making this video today. I've had it stuck in the back of my head. I wanted to make kielbasa, and I haven't done it. Been putting it off. And then finally, being in between jobs, we're looking for another one. I got time, and I just got the itch and said, that's it, I'm doing it yesterday. And went out and thawed the 5 pounds of deer out, got 3 pounds of pork, and I had 2 pounds of pork back fat in the freezer. Thawed it all out and mixed it all up. Didn't take any videos of it, just threw it together. And so this is just an experiment. And I've got, it's been smoking for 3 hours. I think it's, hold on, let me turn this around. So it's 106 inside the meat, 104 inside the smoker. I guess the temperature's coming down, but the chickens are going nuts. But there they are. Well, it looks like one of them snapped open, but I guess, well, I'll retie that. But then I'm gonna take all those out now that they've been smoking for a while, and then I'm gonna put them in this pot, and I'm gonna poach them in 160-degree water until they get over 100 or 140 or 145 for either 10 minutes or 4 minutes respectively, and then they'll cool down and go into the freezer. So we'll see how these work out. All right, so they're in the poacher underneath the plate. Water has finally got up to 160. They're up to 133 internally, and I'll let this sit like this, like I did before with the brown swagger. And I'm not going to go through all the steps, but it's going to climb. 160 is going to drop down to 154 eventually, and then that 135 is going to climb up to 145, and then they'll be done in 4 minutes. So I'll check back when they're done. So here's just a short time later. I went out and closed the smokehouse out, and it's 140. It was 140 when I said I'd take the video. Now it's 142, and it's only dropped down to 158. So as you can tell, they're coming up. They'll probably get to 150. And I won't have to worry about fat out. I won't have to worry about none of that stuff. And hopefully they got some smoke flavor. They didn't look too yellow to me, so I guess I won't find out till I eat them. And just like that, I'm at 151 in the meat and 156 in the pot. Now I got the hose running in there. I'm going to run the water through and cool it back down, because obviously at 151, 152, I mean, it's been over 145 for 4 minutes. Now it's already over 150. They're plenty well done. And of course, the finished product ready to go in the fridge. I'll just take this whole thing and put it in some 11-inch bags or some 8-inch bags and vacuum seal the whole thing in small. It might go fit in the 8-inch bags and just be a longer bag. And then they'll fit right in the freezer and pull them out and make whatever we want with it. Okay, so here is a cut of the sausage. The first night we decided to have it as an addition to dinner, and I thought that it had a very good garlic flavor, actually a very strong garlic flavor. If you don't like garlic, this would probably be too much for you. But for us garlic lovers, we actually loved it. I'll show you in the recipe. It had 40 grams of fresh garlic in it per 10 pounds of meat, which would be excessive for a non-garlic lover, but we liked it. I think it needed more pepper, so I was looking for the garlic pepper flavor, but pepper was a little light. I could actually back down off of the garlic a little bit, but it had a smooth texture. It could be smoother. I was a little low on, I used really lean pork instead of using a fattier pork like a pork shoulder, because I tried to go to the supermarket instead of going to my butcher like I should have. Well, I learned something. I probably got a 22% fat content instead of a 29, which is what I was aiming for. So it had a hard time getting sticky and binding. I had to put half a cup of non-fat dry milk in it to get it to bind better. But so this is where it went. It actually was fairly good. Thought I was going to be disappointed, but it wasn't. All right, so now here's the recipe. 10-pound batch is what I used. So you can see here most of the recipes I have to increase the pepper here. It had 2 tablespoons of pepper. I think it should use more. I really couldn't tell that the paprika, more Jim, and coriander were in there, so I don't know whether any of those will be increased. I'll have to play around with this as I go. But it was passable. I mean, the garlic was definitely the dominant taste. I couldn't tell. I might actually have to cut this back a little bit. I really love garlic, but I might be cutting it back to 30 grams and maybe giving it a little more pepper and see how that works out. So, hey, I hope you all enjoy, and always try something new and share it with others. Share the wealth.